Good morning, my dear students. I hope you all are fine and in cheerful spirit. So, my dear students, today in this English online class, we are going to learn another topic from your English grammar book. Okay, and you must have learned that topic in your previous classes. So, let's check what do you know about that topic and what I've done. Yes, I have written few sentences on the board. First of all, I'll read these sentences and we'll ask few questions. Okay, so here I start. So I'm going to read first sentence, that is I like ice cream. Okay, and the second sentence, that is I am eating an orange. So my question is from you. So my dear students, so the word like in sentence first, that is like, and second am eating. So what these words are called in English grammar? Okay, so I'm sure that you all know the answer. So here I'm going to ask this question from, yes, Bhavya. Bhavya, could you please tell me what these words are called in English grammar?
Ma'am, these words are called adjectives.
Like and am eating. So like in first sentence, ice cream. Okay, I like ice cream. So the word like, and in the second sentence the word am eating. So what?
Ma'am, simple present.
No, bache, these. Okay, here I'm going to give turn to another student. Okay, so please raise your hand to give me the answer. Okay, Divya. Divya, please tell me what these words are called.
Adjective.
No, that's wrong. Okay, I'm going to give turn to Kratigya. Kratigya, please identify these words.
Ma'am, these are called adverbs.
No, these are not adverbs. Okay, anybody else? Hurry up. Yes, Mehak.
Ma'am, please repeat the question.
Okay, have written two sentences. Okay, so first word.
Ma'am, conjunctions.
Like.
Conjunctions.
Okay, that's wrong, bache. That's not correct. Okay, so I'm going to give turn to Natansh. Natansh, please tell me what these words are.
And pronouns.
That's wrong. Okay, so I'm going to give turn to Angel Preet. Angel, can you please identify these words?
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning, dear.
Ma'am, please repeat the sentence.
Okay, word like in first sentence and am eating in second sentence. What these words are called in English grammar?
Ma'am, these words are called.
Okay, so I'll let you know. Okay, wait. So Nishay, would you like to give the answer? I've just unmuted you, bache. Give me the answer, please.
Ma'am, repeat the question.
Okay, so the word like in first sentence and am eating in second sentence. Yes, what these words are called? Okay, I'm going to give turn to Raghav Gupta. Raghav, please identify these words.
Conjunctions.
No, these are not conjunctions. Okay, so I'm going to give turn to Gauri Sharma. Okay, Gauri, please try to identify.
Present tense. Simple present tense.
Okay, tense. Okay, so my dear student, I'm going to tell you these words are verbs. And do you know what are verbs? क्या होती हैं? Okay, these are verbs. So verbs. Okay, now I'm going to give turn to anybody. Okay, yes, Karthik. So Karthik, what are verbs? I've just unmuted you, Karthik. Karthik, what are verbs? Okay, Karthik is not responding, so I'm going to give turn to Kinjal. Kinjal, please give me the answer.
Ma'am, verbs are action.
Words.
Action
Yes,
words.
very good. Clapping. So verbs
Two
are
types of
action words.
main verb is,
Yes. Okay, I'm going to mute you, please. Now just listen to me. So verbs. So verb जो होती हैं, they are used to convey, okay? They tell us what the subject of the sentence is, does or has, okay? I hope it is clear to you. Now my next question is, now can you identify what kind of verb is like? Can you identify the type? Hurry up, what kind of verb is it? So, okay, I'm going to give turn to Pavni. Pavni, yes? I've just unmuted you, bache.
good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning. What kind of verb is it?
Main verb.
Yes?
Main verb.
Yes, it is a main verb. Excellent. Big clap for you.
Am I wanted?
So one
Ma'am, I
more thing,
wanted to
please. Please. So it is a main verb. Okay. So what is main verb? What is the meaning of main verb? Okay. So Pavni, give me the answer, please. Pavni, I just unmuted you.
Action.
Yes?
Action. Ma'am, the action.
Action words are
It's
verb. Okay,
it's a-
you have already identified it. Okay, now this is you said this is main verb. So how do you know it is main verb?
And because there is no helping verb.
Okay, because there is no helping verb. Okay, so it means this verb functions alone in the sentence. Okay, that's why it is called main verb. Very good, bache. So my next question is, what kind of verb am eating? Okay, so now I'm going to give turn to another student. Okay, that is wait, Karthik. So I'm going to give turn to Karthik. Karthik, identify this verb. Am eating. What kind of verb is it?
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning, dear.
I'm helping verb.
Very good. Helping verb. Okay. So because these are, yes, these are helping other verb. Okay. So my dear students, so it means we have, so verb is used to convey the meaning what the subject of the sentence is, does or has. Okay. So we have two main verbs, that is main verbs or the auxiliary verbs. Okay, so main verbs functions alone and the auxiliary verbs, these are also called helping verbs. Okay, so they help the other verb, okay, to make its meaning clear. So my dear students, so okay, so we have auxiliary verbs. Again, we have two types of helping verbs, like modal auxiliaries, and we have be, do or have. Okay, so you already know about them. Okay, so is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, etc. Okay, and the models can, could, may, might, etc. Okay, so now I'm going to read another two sentences which I have written on the board. Okay, let's read them. So first, sentence number third is, she is a good musician. Okay, she is a good musician. So in the second sentence is, they are my friends. Okay, they are my friends. So have you noticed something? Okay, so what I've done, so helping verb, yes, is. So verb, singular verb has been used in the first sentence, okay, in this sentence, and plural verb, okay, are has been used in the next sentence. Okay, so my dear students, it means, so singular verb takes so when singular verb, okay, singular subject takes singular subject, singular verb, and the plural subject take plural verb. Okay, so my dear student, it means so today our topic is subject verb agreement. Okay, so we'll read today. We'll learn about, yes, the topic subject verb agreement. It means subject verb always agrees with the subject. Okay, so now so there are certain rules. Okay, so there are certain rules for this topic. Okay, so before I start rule number 1, okay, before that I am going to read sentences. Okay, first sentence, Geeta and Sita dash cousins. Okay, so now just please look at the board carefully. Okay, which verb I'm going to fill. Okay, so Geeta and Sita are cousins. Okay, so next sentence is discipline, hard work, and faith in oneself. Okay, then discipline, hard work, and faith in oneself tell us success. Okay, so my dear students, so look at this. So it means, so rule number first, tell or give. Okay, give us success. Okay, so it means, so look at this. So rule number first says, so when two or more subjects are connected with the help of word by, okay, with the help of word. Okay, when two or more subjects are connected with the word and then the verb is always plural. Okay, so that is are. Okay, that's why I have used plural verb here. I hope it is clear to you. Now again, look at this. Discipline, hard work, and faith in oneself give us success. So my dear student, you can easily notice that two or more subjects have been connected by the word, yes, this and. So that's why word is, yes, plural. Okay, give us success. I hope it is clear to you. Okay, now I'm going to discuss with you rule number 2. So before I start that, I'll again read few sentences. Okay, so look at this. Here dash a rabbit. Here dash a rabbit. And the second is, here dash few rabbits in the second sentence. Okay, here dash a rabbit. So my dear student, and the third sentence, there dash 5 girls in this room. And the next sentence is, there dash 1 girl behind the door. Now look at the board carefully. Okay, so sometimes you know what happens. So okay, so sentence begins with here or there. Okay, and the subject comes after the verb. So verb always agrees with the subject. Okay, so here we have subject, singular subject is there, a rabbit. Okay, so here, so verb will be singular. Here is a rabbit. Okay, now look at another, that is here dash 5 few rabbits. So here again, now we have plural subjects, so verb will be plural. So here are few rabbits. Now look at the another sentence, that is there dash 5 girls in this room. So 5 girls. Okay, subject is plural. So we use plural verb, that is there are. Okay, so look at another sentence, that is there dash 1 girl behind the door. So 1 girl, singular subject is there. So we use singular verb, that is there is 1 girl behind the door. Okay, my dear student, it means, so what does second rule number 2 says, when the sentence begins with here and there, and we all know that the subject comes after the verb. So verb agrees with the subject. Okay, if it is singular, then verb will be singular, and if the subject is plural, then verb will be plural. I hope it is clear to you. Okay, now let's discuss rule number third. But before I start that, okay, again I will read out few sentences. Okay, so the team dash well. So we have four sentences. That is, team dash well, and the next, the team dash spending their leisure time in the countryside. So we have been given subject team. Okay, do you know what kind of noun is it? Yes, it is collective noun. So my dear students, now look what I'm going to fill in this blank. The team, in the first sentence I have filled, yes, the team is well. And in the second sentence, the team are spending. Oh my god, what is the confusion? So same words are there, team and team. Okay, we have two sentences with the same subject, but the verb is different. And how has it happened? Okay, so it means, so rule number third says, okay, when the subject is collective noun, okay, then the verb may be singular or plural depending on the meaning. Okay, now let's understand the meaning. Okay, the meaning is, in the first sentence, collective noun team has been treated as a single unit. Okay, and the second sentence, in the second sentence, the team, collective noun team, has been used as a separate individuals. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. So my dear students, so I hope, so rule number first, second and third, okay, very much clear to you. Now we'll discuss rule number 4. Okay, so but before that, okay, before I make you understand rule number 4, I will write few sentences on the board. Okay, so first, okay, so first sentence that I'm going to write, that is, okay, first is, now rule number, to discuss rule number 4. Okay, so first sentence I'm going to write, that is, 5 minutes, 5 minutes dash sufficient time for me. Okay, so next sentence which I'm going to write is, okay, that is 500 kilometers dash long distance. Okay, so now look at the board. I'm going to fill, okay, now the verb which I'm going to fill is, okay, so 5 minutes is, then I'm going to fill in another sentence, 500 kilometers is. Now again, are you not being confused? Yes, because subject shows that it is a plural. Okay, so but I have used singular verb in these two sentences. So my dear students, so rule number 4 says that the verb is singular for units of measurement or time. I hope it is clear to you. So it means, so So verb is singular. Verb is always singular. Okay. For units of, yes, measurement or time. Okay. So these are the units of measurement of time. Okay. Or unit of measurement or time. We always use singular verb. I hope it is clear to you. Okay. So now I'm going to discuss with you the last rule. Okay. Rule 5. So before that, I will write 2 sentences. Okay. To make you understand that rule. Rule 5. Okay. So first sentence which I'm going to write is the dog, okay, dash the strangers. Okay. Now next sentence which I'm going to write is that the dogs dash the cats. Okay. Now please, I'm going to read these 2 sentences again. Just listen to them. Dog dash the strangers. Okay. In bracket we have bark. Okay. So in the second sentence, the dogs dash the cats, and we have verb. In the bracket we have verb chase. Now what we have to understand? Now I'm going to do something different. Okay. So the dog barks. B-A-R-K-S. What I've done? I have added, okay, letter S at the end of this word. Okay. And in the next sentence, the dogs dash the cats. Now I've just used the verb chase. I've not added S or ES with this. Why? Okay. Now rule number 5 that says, so when we have singular subject, okay. So when we have singular subject, we always use S or ES with the verb, okay, with the given verb, that is the dog barks. So what I've done, I've just added S. Okay. Now in the next sentence, the dogs, the verb. So subject is plural. That's why I've not added S or ES. Okay. Only first form. I just use only the first form of the verb. So this sentence actually tells us about present indefinite tense. I hope it is clear to you. Okay. So my dear students, I hope all the rules are very much clear to you. Okay. Now it's your turn. What I'm going to do, I'm going to write few sentences on the board. Okay. So what you have to do, you have to give me the answers. Okay. So let's see what have you learned from this topic. The first sentence, so exercise 1. So first sentence I'm going to write, that is Riya dash Priya friends. Okay. Sentence number 1. Exercise first. Sentence first. Riya dash Priya. Okay. Riya and Priya dash friends. Now what you have to do, you have to fill this blank by using suitable verb. Okay. So I'm going to give turn to Angel Preet. Okay. So you have to tell me. Yes, Angel Preet, give me the answer. Yes.
Ma'am, Riya and Priya are friends.
Very good. Excellent. So my dear student, so Angel Preet, you have to tell me the reason for that. Okay. So tell me the reason. Why have you used verb are here? Okay. Plural verb has been used. But why? Why we have used this verb? Hurry up. Give me the reason.
Because, ma'am, there are
Yes.
There are 2 persons.
2 subjects. Yes, 2 subjects are there. And they have been connected with the word Yes, and.
are.
That's why the plural verb will be used. Okay. Now I'm going to write another sentence on the board. Okay. That is January and February. January and February. Okay. January and February dash the months of year. Okay. Months of the year. So, who is going to give me the answer? Now, you have to tell me the reason for that. Okay. Okay, Smriti. Smriti, please give me the answer, bache.
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning. Hariya.
Ma'am, January and February. Ma'am, January and February are months of a year.
Very good. Shabash. Very good. Excellent, bache. Now, what you have to tell me the reason. Why you have used
Ma'am,
plural verb. Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes.
because there are two subjects
Okay.
and they are connected by and.
Very good. Excellent. Your answer is correct, bache, and reason also is correct. Okay. Now I'm going to write another sentence. Okay. That is their dash cows grazing. Their dash cow grazing. Yes, grazing in the field. Okay. Now who will give me the answer? I'm going to, yes. Okay, okay, Pavni, please give me the answer, bache. Their dash cows grazing in the field. Arya.
There are cows.
Yes, sorry, repeat please.
There are cows.
Okay, very good. Your answer is yes, there are cows. Now, Pavni, you have to give me the reason, bache. Tell the reason. Hariya, why plural verb has been used here? Yes.
And because cows is the plural noun.
Yes, cows, we have plural subject, okay? So you can say that when the sentence begins with here or there, okay, and the verb and the subject comes after the verb, and the verb always agrees with the subject. So we have plural subject, so verb will be plural, okay? I hope it is clear to you. Okay, I'm going to write next sentence. Okay, there dash a person. There dash a person sitting at the telephone booth. Okay, so I'm going to give turn to, yes, Mehak.
Ma'am, please repeat the sentence.
That is, there dash a person sitting at the telephone booth. Okay, give me the answer, please.
Ma'am, there is a person sitting near the telephone booth.
Very good, Mehak. Now, please tell me the reason. Okay, why you have used singular verb here? Yes.
Ma'am, because they have given a person. Ma'am, a person is singular.
Yes, sentence begins with
Singular
there
verb.
and person. We have this subject जो है that is singular, so verb will be singular. Okay, so my
Singular.
dear student, one thing. Okay, so I'm going to write another sentence on the board, please. Okay, the sentence which I'm going to write, that is the committee, the first. Okay. Okay, the committee dash asked. Okay, the committee dash asked for sandwich The committee dash asked for sandwiches for lunch. Okay. And the next sentence we have the committee dash reached his the committee dash reached its decision. Okay, now I'm going to give turn to, yes, the committee dash asked for sandwiches for lunch. So I'm going to give turn to Natansh. Natansh, yes.
And please repeat the question.
Question is the committee dash asked for sandwiches for lunch. Hurry up. Okay, I'm going to give turn to another student. Okay. So Raghav, please. I have just unmuted you. Give me the answer. The committee dash asked for sandwiches for lunch. Yes, you tell. Which verb has or have? So we have these two sentences. So you have to fill these two blanks with these given verbs. Has or have. So you tell in the first sentence. Yes. Repeat please.
Has.
In the first sentence you said has. No, bache, it's not correct. So I'm going to give turn to, yes, Kritagya. Kritagya, please tell me. The committee dash asked for sandwiches for lunch.
Ma'am, the committee was
No, I have given you options has or have. Okay? You have to use one option out of these. Yes?
Ma'am, the committee have asked
Very good. Your answer is correct. The committee have asked for sandwiches for lunch. Now you have to tell me the reason why you have used plural verb here. Okay, hurry up.
Ma'am, because the word committee is in plural.
No, bache, committee word is a collective noun and now it has been treated as a, yes, you tell, as a separate individuals. Okay, so when we have collective noun like committee or what's with first word we have done that, okay, then team. Okay, so they are so depending on the meaning what we are using, okay, what we want to say. So committee have asked for sandwiches. Here committee has been used as a separate individuals. Okay, so next sentence, the committee dash reached its decision. Okay, now Kritagya, fill this blank. I'm going to give turn to Kinjal. Kinjal, please. The committee dash reached its decision.
The committee has reached.
Very good. Your answer is correct. Has. Now you tell why you have used has here. Hurry up.
Because committee is a collective noun.
Yes, committee is collective noun, but here is also in the first sentence committee. Yes, it's also collective noun, but why have is there? Why has is there? Okay, so reason is in the first sentence committee. Okay, the collective noun has been treated as separate individuals, and in the second sentence collective noun committee has been used as single unit. Is it clear? I hope it is clear to you. Now I'm going to write another sentence, that is 10 kilometers. 10 kilometers. Okay. 10 kilometers dash along